Hey everyone, welcome back to Little Rose Potters. If you watched my last video, you probably saw that I've spent some time cleaning and organizing my pottery shed. After almost 2 months, everything was dusty and messy, so it really needed a good clean. And today is finally the day, our first slip casting session after the big clean. I honestly was very excited to start casting again and get back into the studio routine. For today's casting, I am going to use 5 molds, and these molds are my plant tenders. I've shown these plant tenders in some of my previous videos and shorts. They are small ceramic pieces that you can place in plant pots so they can slowly release water to the plant. And from now on, I am planning something new for the channel too. Every Tuesday, I will upload a new mystery mold video where we open mold together to see what comes out, and I'll also keep sharing other pottery videos and shorts in between. So if you enjoy pottery and ceramics, stay tuned for that. Alright, I poured the clay slip into all 5 molds and let them sit for a while so the clay could form walls for the pieces. Everything seemed normal at first, but when it was time to pour the excess slip out of the mold, it didn't come out the way it normally does. Usually the extra slip pours out easily and leaves a nice hollow layer inside the mold. But this time, only a very small amount came out. The clay had become quite thick, and the molds were very dry after not being used for 2 months. They absorbed a lot of water from the slip. I had to shake the molds quite hard just to get some of the clay out. Even after shaking them, only a little bit of slip came out, not nearly as much as it should. At that moment, I already had a feeling that the casting might not turn out good. So instead of forcing the molds open, I decided to leave them overnight and let the clay dry a bit more. So the next day I came back to the studio and start opening the molds. And when I opened them, this is what I found. Most of the plant tenders were completely clogged with the clay, and the clay filled areas where it shouldn't have. Plant tenders need to absorb water and slowly release it to the plants. But with the clay clogging everything, they won't function the way they should. So, unfortunately, most of these pieces can't be used. But luckily, one of the plant tender actually survived. So, at least we didn't lose everything. The rest of the clay from this batch will go back into the reclaim bucket, and I'll reuse it for next casting. I was definitely a little disappointed, but honestly, this is the part of pottery. Ceramic teaches you patience, and every failed piece is just another step in learning process. That's all for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed seeing this casting attempt, even though it didn't go exactly as planned. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe to Little Rose Potters for more pottery content and the upcoming Mystery Mold Tuesdays. You can also follow us on Instagram. I often post finished pieces there, and if you see something you like, you can send me a message directly. I'll leave the Instagram link in the description below. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.